Hey guys, so today I'm filming my Hit It or Quit It Thoughts on Hauls number 2. If you did not see my first video in this new series, I will link it up here. And just to summarize what these videos are about, I am going to be reviewing the products that I hauled a year ago, and just to let you know my thoughts, because hopefully I've tried them since then. Let you know if I love them, hate them, or returned them, whatever it may be. Just let you guys know my thoughts on them. I got this video idea from It's Kirsten, and my friend Holly from Miss Holly Berries also has started doing these videos, and I think they're really interesting, so I was really happy to do them. If you want to see the original haul video, I will have it linked down below, and let's just get started. This may be a shorter video because I didn't haul as many things this time as I did last time, so let's just jump into it. The first things I got were the Milani Shadow Eyes pencils. I mentioned in that video that I went to 10 Walgreens to find these because at the time they were limited edition from the Naturally Chic collection. Now they are permanent, which yes, I'm a little upset I had to hunt for them so long, but I'm ecstatic that they're part of the permanent range because these are holy grail eye bases for me. So here are the shades Almond, Cream, and Cafe au Lait, a matte cream and a matte medium brown. These are amazing bases, very easy to apply, but I would recommend that you blend them out quickly because they do tend to dry fast and they will not budge. So the next product I have is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer. I found this at my Kmart, and I know select Walmart sell this as well, and I have the shade Very Fair. First off, I don't think this is very fair. It matches my skin tone, maybe even a bit darker, so I was a little disappointed in that. But I've given this to my mom because I don't like it. This is a dewy finish and light coverage. For me, what's the point? I like full coverage concealer with a matte finish, but I'm even okay with a medium coverage concealer with a natural finish. This just doesn't do anything for me. I know this is raved about a ton. I was ecstatic to find this because of all of the British YouTubers who have raved about this, and I don't get the hype. I don't love it. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you have more dry skin and you would like a dewy concealer, then check it out, but it's not really something that I'm interested in purchasing again. The next thing I got was this Johnson's baby shampoo. I have since purchased a jumbo size, and I just keep refilling this bottle because I think this size is just fits perfectly where I store it. So I've been using this ever since to wash my brushes, and I think it's great. It gets out all of the makeup really well, and it doesn't make my brushes shed, and it leaves them smelling nice. So I do really like that, and it wasn't too expensive. So the next two products I have are from Black Radiance. Now I know this brand can be kind of hard to find. It may depend on the area that you're in, but one of my Walgreens does sell the brand, and Black Radiance is a brand for women of color, but any skin tone can wear the blushes, lipsticks, and eyeshadows, so I picked up some of their things. And they are also a sister brand to Wet n Wild, just $1 or $2 more expensive, but I just was really happy to find this and pick up a couple things. The first thing I got is the Complexion Perfection Anti-Shine Primer. I no longer have that, but it was a really nice primer. It was more of a lotion consistency than a silicone, but I didn't notice any dramatically different results. I picked it up because Crystal is 007 raved about it, and she think it works really well, so I would definitely say try it out. I have yet to try a primer that wows me, but I've heard good things about it. I would say test it out. It was very nice. And the other thing I got was this Black Radiance lipstick in the shade 5112, which is African Violet. The packaging is super cheap looking. It did only cost $2, but it is a beautiful electric fuchsia color. It is so beautiful. It doesn't really have a weird scent to it. I don't wear it that often because it is such a really bright color, but it is a nice formula. It's very inexpensive and a great formula. They have a lot of colors to choose from, so I would recommend this. Recently, a couple months back, I purged a lot of makeup, especially lipsticks, and I kept this one around because I think the color is so unique and beautiful, and I need to play with that more, but I would say that it is a great product to try. And the other thing I got is the Milani Multitasker Powder in Light Medium. You can see I did some pretty decent damage on this powder. Unfortunately, this shade has been discontinued, as well as the light shade, so I can't get this again if I wanted to, because the next shade up, medium, is too dark for me. But this was a nice powder. It gave really nice coverage, and I think it would work for all skin types. I am super oily, so this only worked for me in the winter when my skin dried out a little bit, but this was a really nice powder. But I have moved on to my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat. That is my new favorite, but this is a really nice powder and I would recommend it if they sell it in your shade. So next I got some products from Target. First thing I got was the e.l.f. Eyelid Primer. You guys know that I love this. It cost $1, but I have since moved on to the Milani eyeshadow primer, but I still think this is great for everybody except for super oily lids. But this does not make your eyeshadows more vibrant, but it will keep them from creasing and last all day. To make them more vibrant, I always use a cream eyeshadow anyway, but this is a great primer unless you have super oily lids. I really recommend it and I think it's fabulous. Then I got one other e.l.f. product, and this is the Lip Exfoliator. This is actually my second tube of this that I've gone through. And what I like about this Lip Exfoliator is that it's not in a pot, and this is something that you can keep with you because it is in a lipstick tube. It's very easy to apply, but I do have to say that this is quite rough. I do not have a problem with that because I think it does a great job of scrubbing off the dead skin cells on your lips, but this is very rough. There is a balm layer on the outside, but you kind of go through that pretty quick, and it is pretty harsh exfoliant, just to let you guys know that, so you're forewarned. But I think it's absolutely fabulous. I love the portability of this, and I think it's a great product. Like I said, I have repurchased it, and I would recommend it to you guys. So I got some things from Sonia Kashuk. First, I got the Twist Up Longwear Brow Pencil in Taupe, and I did use this a decent amount, but this is more red toned than I personally like. So I have since given it to my mother and she really likes it. It stays in the brows really well. It's a nice formula, and I like that it's a twist up brow pencil instead of one you have to sharpen. I think it only comes in 2 shades though, so that's unfortunate, but the formula is very nice. But the taupe shade does have some red undertones to it, which is something I constantly struggle with because my brows are very ashy. So it is a good product, just not the color for me. The other thing I got was the Sonia Kashuk Tinted Brow Gel. I have since thrown it out. It has a really strong acidy chemical smell. I really don't know how to describe it. From the moment I opened it, it was like that. It hadn't gone bad, and it was super wet formula. It was a nice cool tone color, but I don't think it held my brows in place. I think all it did was give it some color, and I'm not gonna repurchase it. I probably wouldn't recommend it, but if you have tried it, please let me know your thoughts on it. I've not really heard many people talk about it. I was stoked to try it, but I was a bit disappointed afterwards, so I wouldn't really recommend that. So then I got a couple things from Sephora. First, I got the Beauty Blender. That is a great sponge for applying foundation and concealer. Something happened to mine. It got really gross. I had to throw it out. Since then, I've been using the Real Techniques Complexion Perfection Sponge, and I've been absolutely loving it. I like it even more. I like the shape better. But I do think the Beauty Blender is amazing for foundation and concealer. It just gives you an airbrushed finish, and I think it is such a great product, especially with full coverage foundations, to make them look a little bit more natural on the skin. So I would absolutely recommend it. But I'm liking the Real Techniques more, and you guys know I'm kind of on the cheap side, so I do think both are great though. The next thing I got was the Philosophy Purity Face Wash. I got a deluxe sample size. That lasted me for like 3 months, which is amazing, and I want to purchase it. I know it's kind of expensive, but it was so great. I know it also removes makeup, but I just used it in the morning to wake myself up, but I liked the way it felt on my skin, and it was really easy to remove. Sometimes face washes, I feel like I really have to make sure I got it all off my face, and sometimes like it gets in my hair and stuff. It can just be a mess, but I really like the formula of that, and I do need to purchase another one because I thought it was really great, and I think it is worth the money. And the last thing I got was the birthday gift from last year, which was the deluxe sample size of the Benefit They're Real Mascara and the What's Up Cream Highlighter. I have finished up the They're Real Mascara. I did quite like it. I don't think I would purchase it though. I just can't see see myself really buying a high-end mascara. It was nice. It did not blow my socks off though. And the What's Up highlighter looks like this. It's a gorgeous champagne color and it looks really natural on the skin. It is pretty decently easy to blend out. So I think this was a really cute little product and I was excited to try it because I would never buy the full size of this because I'm not that into cream or liquid highlighters. I'm more of a powder highlighter person, but I think the product is great. So guys, that was my hit it or quit it thoughts on hauls number 2. Let me know if you guys are still enjoying this series. I think it's really fun to film, so I hope you like watching it. If you have tried any of these products, please let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.